and I literally thought I was going to get kidnapped.
So many people that I know, they just trying to touch you.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you guys a series of events that have happened to me in college, and I've only been in college for about a month and a half, around there, and they all have to do with guys trying to like flirt with me or hit on me, and it just makes me so uncomfortable because I'm an awkward person, and to me, I believe that everybody sees me as a 12-year-old, and whenever they do hit on me, and in my mind I'm like, why are they hitting on me if I look so young? But then I realized, oh, I'm freaking 18. It's freaking weird. I wrote down 3, but one happened recently, and I don't know if I'm going to talk about it because this guy knows that I make YouTube videos, and I don't know if he watches my videos or not. So the first one, I think it happened on the second day of college. It happened on a Tuesday, I think, because it was the second day of college, obviously. And on Tuesdays I have my biology lab, and the way my campus is set up, like the biology building is so far away from the actual campus, and since I don't drive, I have to walk to the actual campus because the biology building is like off campus. It's not that far of a walk, but it's just kind of creepy. But it's kind of creepy because there's a bunch of woods, and I kind of walk alone with my other friend, and we're 2 girls. On the second day, I didn't really have friends at that time, so I was walking by myself through the parking lot. I was going to the cafeteria, and this guy is getting out of the car with this other girl, and I just look at them and I look away, like I just kept walking. And then the guy looks at me and he's like, hey, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm good, thanks. I kept walking because I'm an awkward person, and if I don't feel comfortable, I'm not gonna like try to keep the conversation going. And he was like, so are you a freshman? And I was like, yeah, and I just kept walking. So I was going to the cafeteria to meet up with my friend Jackie, so I just sat down at the table, and then this guy also came in the cafeteria, and he was sitting at another table, and he comes towards my table. I was sitting alone because I was waiting for Jackie, and he comes up to me. He's like, so what's your major and stuff like that? How old are you? I'm like, I'm 18. My major's nursing. And then he was like, well, you know, I was wondering maybe I could get your number. I was like, I have a boyfriend. And he was like, oh, well, can I get your Snapchat? And I was like, sure, like just to make him like, you know, go away. I gave him my personal Snapchat, and I had to actually give him my phone, like the barcode. And I gave him my phone, he scanned it or whatever, and then he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna be waiting for you to add me back. I was like, okay. He left, and I was like, thank God. But I still haven't added him on Snapchat because it's so awkward. Like, if I'm gonna add you on my personal Snapchat, I have to know who you are, because I post on my story, I post stuff that I don't want like random people to see. Like, I don't know, it's weird. So that's the first scenario. And the second scenario, I think this one, I can't remember if it was the first day or the second day or third day. Since I don't drive, like I said, I have to wait for my mom to always pick me up at the college because it's like 20 minutes away from where I live. And I always have to wait for my mom. And I was waiting for my mom outside listening to music with headphones on, because that's how I avoid people. Like, I don't want certain people to talk to me at college. I don't know, I'm just really weird. And I was waiting for my mom. So at first, whenever I was walking towards the parking lot, because I was gonna wait for my mom there, I walked by this table, and there were 2 guys sitting on this table, and I was alone. I was walking by, and these 2 guys were sitting at the table, and I was kind of nervous, because what girl doesn't get nervous whenever they walk by guys? Even if they're ugly or cute, I just get nervous. And I was walking by, and then I turned the corner to like a little wall thing, and then the parking lot was right there. So I stood there or whatever, and then one of the guys at the table left, and then only one stayed at the table. And I was just standing there waiting for my mom, and then the guy that was left at the table, he stands up and he turns the corner just to look at me. And I was like, what the heck, that's so weird. Like, he literally, like, he didn't even try to like not make it obvious. He made it obvious. He turned and just looked at me, and I looked at him, and I was just on my phone. And then he went and sat down again, and then I guess he was waiting for his ride too. And this white car pulls up, and the way that I was standing, there's like a little hill of grass, I don't know, and there's like the parking lot, and this white car pulls up, and I'm on my phone and I can hear them saying, "Hey ma'am, ma'am." I heard him. I knew he was trying to get my attention. I was just on my phone and I panicked. I didn't know if I should look up or just ignore him. So I took out my headphones and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "What's your name?" I'm like, oh my god, I hate when guys ask me for my name because that's like the first step of them trying to flirt with you. And I was like, I literally stood there in silence and I just stared at him in the car. And I literally thought I was going to get kidnapped because I had my book bag on. I look 12. I don't know. I dead ass thought that something was going to happen to me. I was so scared. And whenever he asked for my name, I was like, Gio, like I whispered it, and then I just looked at him. It was like the weirdest moment ever, and I just put on my headphones. I ignored him, and I just stood there. And then the guy at the table, that was his ride. So the guy walked down the steps, and he got in the car. It was so awkward. I literally thought I was going to get kidnapped. And after that, whenever he left the table, I sat down at the table and I called my friend. And I was like,
"Oh my god, I thought I was gonna get kidnapped."
And my friend was like,
"What do you mean you're gonna get kidnapped?"
And I was like,
"This guy just tried to hit on me."
And then the last one, it's not even like that big of a deal, but it just seems funny to me. I was walking into the cafeteria. I stay in the cafeteria, and there was this guy standing outside the cafeteria. And I had my headphones in once again, and I was about to grab the door, and he was like, "Hey ma'am." And I was like, I turned around and he was like, he said, "Are you single?" But I didn't hear him, and I was like, "What?" He was like, "Are you single?" And I was like, "No." And then he was like, "Oh, okay." And after that, I just started thinking, he didn't even put effort into it. I didn't want him to put effort into it because, I mean, I wouldn't be interested. But he was like, "Are you single?" And then I said no, and he was like, "Okay, thank you, whatever." Like he didn't even care about it or anything. And I don't think I'm gonna talk about the last one because it happened like last week, and I think this guy watches my videos because he knows that I make YouTube videos. Like he actually came up to me and he was like, "Are you the girl that makes YouTube videos?" Like people are recognizing me at college for making YouTube videos. And I'm not saying like 20 people, I'm saying like 3. But this is kind of weird because I'm such a quiet person in real life, and then on the camera, like the real me comes out, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys learned something from this video, always be aware of your surroundings and the environment because you don't want to get kidnapped. Always have your phone on you just in case something happens. Dial 911 real quick, or call your mom or your dad or your friend. It doesn't matter, call anyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for my future videos, which I'm really excited about because it's October 1st. It's fall. Fall is finally here. I'm so excited. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.